Hello Scorpios, this is your tarot reading for 2023. We are looking in depth at what's going on for you now. Excuse my decor, I'm in the bedroom, it's bank holiday, everyone's at home, so I've just escaped to the bedroom. Okay, let's have a look, Scorpios. First house. House number 1 is all about you, your personality, how people see you. And you've got the Hierophant. Now, this year is going to be very strong, Scorpios, on finding your place in society, finding some order, finding some structure, and being part of things is going to be really important to you, particularly spiritual things or things that have a nature where there could be religion based as well, okay? So for you, Scorpions, you're going to feel much happier, much more contented when you feel part of something, when you feel like you belong somewhere. You'll be quite happy to follow rules, follow regulation. Perhaps you're teaching yourself. You could easily go into teaching here, but it's about conforming and doing the right thing is going to be really important for your soul's growth this year, Scorpios. Okay, your money, Scorpio, the Justice card. Now, this is really important around your money because it's about accountability. So it's asking you to be accountable for all your actions, okay? God sees everything, so we know that if you haven't been doing anything quite right with your money, that there will be consequences, in a nutshell. But if you've been doing everything grand, you've got nothing to worry about. Now, there may be some legal things coming in also, Scorpio, within your money situations. You could be moving house, you could be having important documents, but there could be some legalities that connect around your finances, Scorpios, here for 2023. Just do everything above board and you've got nothing to worry about. In your communication area, it's the Tower. So we all know Scorpios have a bit of a tongue, so you're going to have to be very careful how that is used this year because you could upset the apple cart and you really won't want that. Could really throw shit in the air. So communication wise this year, Scorpios, it's saying that things could be a little bit hectic for you. It's saying that you might have to rebrand or reword, redo things to make things a bit easier for you. I think there could be some strong moves for a lot of you Scorpios because this is also your neighbourhood and siblings as well, and next to this money one with the Justice could really indicate that there is property connections there or moves there. Anything going on dodgy, not necessarily dodgy, but anything just going on with your neighbours of any kind or siblings of any kind could come as a bit of a shock. Any news, communication news could come as a bit of a shock to you, Scorpios, so you've been warned. In your home and family area, we have the Star, beautiful card. Now this indicates good news, this indicates hope, optimism, being positive, great news around children and feeling like your home and family is just where you want it to be and in alignment, new beginnings around the home and family with a positive mindset. In your love area as well as your children area, creativity area, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. I didn't show you. Wheel of Fortune. Now this indicates that luck is on your side. So your children could have some lucky bubble time coming up. Your love life could come into a little bit more luck. And your creative energy is moving into the right direction. So you have to action. When this card comes up, it talks about action. Now destiny is going to play a part, but you are going to have to kickstart it. So once you've been able to kickstart something, you can then sit back and go with the flow. Great card in that creative area. You could be writing a book quite easily there, putting pen to paper, making things happen on a communication area or expanding on your knowledge area, but particularly to do with creativity. There, learning and studying on a creative venture, but I'm feeling like some of you are going to be writing books or putting pen to paper somewhere, somehow, or email. Same thing nowadays. Now, in your fifth house, sixth house, in your sixth house, looking at your health, okay? Looking at your health, but also your day-to-day living, you've got the Hermit. Now, the Hermit card is actually the health card, Scorpio. So what he's indicating that you are going to need to look after your health. Perhaps you need to give up smoking, drinking, or just paying a bit more particular attention to your health. You could be going vegan, vegetarian, or starting that diet, that exercise regime. Whatever it is, it's needed. 2023 is the year that you need to look after your health. Everything that you thought about doing, you're now going to get the chance to be able to do it. Reflection time is going to be important for you, Scorpios, as well. Reflection and thinking about the past, thinking about things that you've done in the past, reflecting over that. is going to be really important, and bringing light to it. Okay. 7th house, relationships, love, long-term relationships, marriage. You have the king of, no you don't, you have the emperor. So boundaries are going to be really important. Sagittarius, Scorpios, I don't know where I'm at. Perhaps I need a cup of tea. Let's have some. Let's reboot my energy. Scorpio, in your 7th house, in your love area, the emperor. Boundaries, authority. He's a father figure, so you could be have a connection in a relationship with a father figure, or somebody who's quite dominant, somebody who's very authoritative, somebody who brings some order into your life there. Perhaps an Aries. Also, it could bring news around you that you need a bit of passion in your life. You want a bit more energy around your relationship part, and that you need to be assertive yourself, that you need to take some action and be assertive and make things happen. Boundaries will be important in your relationship area next year, Sagittarius, Scorpios, whatever you are. Okay, other people's money, you've got the Devil card. Now this indicates that you had a choice and you may have taken the wrong choice, or you might have gone down the unhealthy road. So you need to be mindful when dealing with other people's money that you don't take the unhealthy road. Now you've got a choice here. This also comes in, it's actually in its own position. It can be kinky sex, I'm not going to lie, it can be kinky sex. So you're just going to have to be, and with that relationship card, boundaries, you're going to have to brush up on that safe word. When the Devil card comes up in the 8th house, because the 8th house is to do with sex, regeneration, death and birth, it really can, how do I put it? It can make things fruitful. So be mindful there. But also what it indicates is that you may need to weigh things up to make sure that you are on a healthy even keel with it, that you're in a healthy balance with it, that you aren't doing anything that you feel uncomfortable. Okay, remember you've got a choice. In your, and temptation there, in your 9th house, which is to do with your learning, your philosophy, your higher education and your long-term travel, you have the Fool. So anything is possible now. You've got the chance to take a leap of faith here. You've got the chance to learn new things. You've got a chance to venture out for things. It's going to be entirely up to you, but a risk could be worth it. In your career, now you could get back on track of things this year, Scorpios. If you've lost your way, if you've been distracted over the last year, you can easily get back on track with having a goal, with having a plan and staying focused. You still might have that distractions going on around you, but you are able to overcome them. Victory over adversity. Have a plan, stick to it, and you can win all the way there in your career. Now your friendship zones. This is interesting because it's the Judgment card, so it indicates that you might have a wake-up call as to who your real friends are, who really does support you, who really does help you and who doesn't. And perhaps you're realising things from the past. Perhaps you've got that penny dropping moment where you think, oh, okay, I get it now. So you've got a wake-up call coming in your friendship zone there. And there's a rebirth, so there's new beginnings that are coming in around your friendship zone here, and a realignment that's coming in as well. And your 10th house, your karmic card, the Magician. Now this for me indicates that you are in a fantastic position, Scorpios, to manifest the life that you want. You really can have your cake and eat it if you want. It's a very deep spiritual position as well, house 10. So you are in a position where you can be the phoenix and rise again if you play your cards right. You can enjoy new beginnings if you put the effort into it, okay? Now let's have a look month by month then for you, Scorpios. So we start off with January, the Hierophant. January, you won't want to rock the boat. You won't want to change things too much. You'll want to just get some order. It's going to be important for you for this month to get some order and to feel like you belong somewhere, to have some either organisation or to be part of a group or a team, but to have a belonging is going to be important for you. And conforming is going to be very important for you in January, following the rules and conforming. In February, the Justice card. Now you could be dealing with your accountability, your truth, legal situations in February. You could be dealing with house moves or anything that has important documents connected to it in February. Remember, be accountable for your actions there. In March, now I am seeing this as a collective. In March, I'm seeing not just your reading, but the collective readings I've been doing, but also other people's future readings. I'm seeing that March and April, we are coming in for some changeable times. So you haven't escaped it, I'm afraid, Scorpios. But March, you've got some changes coming in and upheaval. It may just be linked to a house move, if that is something you're going through, or some financial changes there. But from that house move, from that change, from that upheaval, from that tower moment that's happening in March, the breakdown that you can rebuild afterwards in April, you've then got that realignment, new beginnings, hope, and really the light after the dark. So I'm not worried about it for you. Hang in there for March, because April is going to be much, much brighter with these new beginnings and realignment, and just feeling free and liberated. May, May time, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So May, you have new luck on your side, you have movement, you have better energy, and you have learnings coming in. Studying and learning in May is going to be really important, and advancing on your knowledge. Advancing on your knowledge is what I want to say, Scorpios, for May time. Now there could be some travel that pops up as well for you in May, or things where you need to make some changes. You think things that you need to change the way that you've done things in order to expand. May is expanding, and you might be getting a new car in May as well. June is reflective for you. So June time, you could be spending some time out, some quiet time, meditation time. June asks you to think about where you've been, where you've come from, all your hopes and dreams, things you've put in a little box. You're now ready to get that box out and start doing what you want to do. July, very important to be master of your own destiny, to take charge. Perhaps there could be some dad energy coming in around you in July time. But take a firm action, a firm hand, and be authoritative in July. Set your boundaries. In August, you've got the Devil card. So be wary of going down the wrong path. August, be wary of unhealthy habits or unhealthy people. And remember, you've got a choice. August. September, new beginning, adventures, feeling free, taking a risk and going on an adventure. Where am I? Was that September, October, November, December? Yeah, October, back on track of things. October. Now, October could be a bit tricky month for you, Scorpios, not going to lie. It is your birthday month, sorry. But it could be a bit of a tricky month. However, if you have a plan, if you have a goal, I'm going to be honest, Scorpios, you're so good at adapting and changing. You don't really have goals, you just go with the flow, fly by your pants. But I think you're going to have a little bit of a plan this year, to be honest, especially the second half of the year. Now October comes in with having that plan start to form shape again. After perhaps the summer holidays, letting your hair down, you're going to need to get back on track to achieve what it is that you want to achieve for that last part of the year. November, you have, oh, do you know what, my stomach's just rumbled, I'm friggin' starving. I'm going to have to go and eat something in a minute. November, the Judgment card, a wake-up call, November. Hallelujah, at last. November is going to give you that clarity, that penny-dropping moment, and that wake-up call. Do you know what? I banged my head earlier. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. It's just starting to get a bit funny. I banged it on in my son's bedroom. I lifted my head up and banged it on the corner of a shelf. I did swear. Anyway, November, a wake-up call. Sorry, I've been distracted. Wake-up call and a penny-dropping moment. December is the Magician, Scorpios. I'm loving it. December, Scorpios, you have got all the tools to do the job. You're back on it. You're firing on all cylinders, and you've got all the tools to do the job as if above from below. As above from below. You know what I mean. You've got it. You've got what it takes. Have the confidence. You can manifest some magic in December, Scorpios. So I'm going to say to you, Scorpios, I think the key one for me is your friendship zone, Scorpios, this year, in having a wake-up call of who really is your true friends and who's just using you. I'm sorry, who's just using you there. I also think that there could be some real changes around your financial situation, not necessarily in a bad way. People always think change is bad, but no, not necessarily in a bad way. But I think how you deal with things with other people's money, I would kind of be inclined to keep your money to yourself and not get involved in partnerships with money, I would say, Scorpios. But what do I know? Anyway, if you want to book that for yourself, you can just contact me on www.katemay.co.uk and go on to the 12-month forecast spread. It's about an hour. We do include, there's more in depth than that, plus we include the general reading as well. So if you want to have a good old look on a personal level to what's going on for you each month, then book that 12-month one soon. Otherwise, have a fabulous 2023.